History textbooks have been lying to you since childhood. These 200-ton stones are undeniable proof. Gunung Padang in Java is not a hill. It is a pyramid buried underground. Thousands of basalt columns stacked in 5 terraces. The Sundanese call it the Mountain of Light. In 2011, scientists began their survey. Ground-penetrating radar and seismic scanners. They discovered chambers hidden below, dating back 9,500 years and deeper still, 25,000 years. Before humans even knew how to farm. Sea levels then were 120 meters lower. Saber-toothed cats still roamed the earth. The global population was just a few million. So who built this structure? Archaeologists rejected the findings. They said the dates were unrelated. But the core samples and hidden chambers remain. The Hal Saflieni underground temple in Malta. Workers digging a cistern in 1902 found it. 3 stone levels, over 5,000 square meters. Builders used deer antlers and flint tools. Walls polished smooth enough to reflect torchlight. Inside lay the remains of 7,000 stacked bodies. They weren't buried, they were piled up. Red spiral patterns covered the ceilings. But the oracle chamber is the strangest part. At 110 Hz, a male voice resonates. The entire temple vibrates, the stone seems to speak. 110 Hz actually alters brain activity. It suppresses language and planning regions, while activating emotional processing areas. A civilization without the wheel. Built a room that modifies consciousness. How did they achieve this? Let me know what you think. Nan Madol, a city in the Micronesian Sea. 92 artificial islands on a coral reef. Basalt walls made of 6-sided columns weighing 50 tons. Stacked in crisscross patterns over 7 meters high. Total basalt volume is 750,000 tons. Stone was quarried from the other side of the island. Through dense jungle and treacherous mountains. No roads, no harbors, no wheels. Modern engineers don't know how they transported them. A 50-ton column cannot float on a raft. They had to lift them precisely onto coral reefs. Locals say 2 sorcerers sang the stones into flight. They admit they don't know what their ancestors did. We don't either. Derinkuyu, an underground city in Turkey. A man broke through his basement wall in 1963. Behind it lay 18 levels, 85 meters deep. The ventilation system still functions. Kitchens, stables, churches, and classrooms. It could hold 20,000 people and livestock. Dated to around 2000 BC. Excavated with copper picks and stone hammers. Hundreds of thousands of cubic meters of stone vanished. Tunnels narrow so only one person can pass. Round stone doors only open from one side. Designed to defend against threats from the surface. Christians later used it but didn't build it. The deepest levels are thousands of years older. Who dug it, and what were they hiding from? No inscriptions offer any explanation. Stonehenge on Salisbury Plain. Over 5,000 years old, no wheels. No writing, no draft animals. 30-ton stones dragged from 20 miles away. Blue stones from Wales, 150 miles by sea. Joinery techniques 2,000 years ahead of their time. Aligned precisely to the summer solstice sunrise. Light travels down the axis on that exact day. They watch the sky for generations. Pass knowledge through speech, not writing. Encoded it into stone with geometric precision. This couldn't be coincidence. They built an astronomical machine out of rock. That machine still works after 5,000 years. Puma Punku, Bolivia's high plateau, nearly 4,000 meters. The hardest diorite stone, cut with perfect right angles. Parallel grooves, surfaces flat to the millimeter. Blocks interlock with H-shaped notches. Mass production in ancient times. Diorite can't be worked with copper or bronze. They used stone hammers, yet achieved CNC-like precision. Some blocks weigh 130 tons. The quarry is 10 miles away across steep terrain. A llama can only carry 75 pounds. A 130-ton block weighs 260,000 pounds. The math doesn't add up. Stones lie scattered, thrown as if by a storm. Earthquakes couldn't have flung them that far. A single catastrophic event destroyed it. Modern engineers can't recreate this. The Great Pyramid of Giza, 2.3 million blocks, each weighing 2.5 to 80 tons. Stone from Aswan, 500 miles away. Logistics that would strain a modern economy. But precision is what truly shocks. The pyramid aligns to true north within 0.05 degrees. More accurate than 19th century Greenwich buildings. No compass, no surveying instruments. The base is level within 1 inch across 13 acres. Modern laser-equipped sites can't achieve this. 4 sides face the cardinal directions. Passages slope at exactly 26 degrees. None of this is accidental. Originally clad in white limestone, smooth as a mirror. Modern engineers won't give a straight answer. Could they recreate it with cranes? The silence is deafening. Sacsayhuamán, the Peruvian wall at 4,000 meters. Some blocks weigh 200 tons. Heavier than a passenger airplane. The quarry is miles away across mountains. No iron, no wheels, no draft animals. Polygonal blocks with over 12 interlocking angles. No mortar, seams so tight paper can't fit. Along joints that run for meters. Tolerance is measured in fractions of a millimeter. Engineers say they can't recreate that wall. Even with modern cranes and cutting tools. The wall survives earthquakes that toppled Spanish architecture above. Its builders remain nameless. Yonaguni, off the coast of Japan. 25 meters deep, stairs and right angles. Geometry that doesn't occur naturally. If man-made, it was carved when above water. At least 10,000 years ago. Before agriculture and metalwork. Scientists have debated for 4 decades. One says natural, the other says a sunken city. Both touch the same 90-degree angles but disagree. No final answer. Göbekli Tepe, a Kurdish shepherd in 1994. Dated to 9,600 BC. 6,000 years older than Stonehenge. 7,000 years older than the pyramids. Older than the wheel and writing. When the 20-ton pillars were erected. Wheat hadn't been domesticated yet. No villages, no cooking pots. Pillars carved with exquisite animals. Leaping foxes, vultures, attacking scorpions. Masterpieces of art. The builders were hunter-gatherers. No trace of farming or settlement. This overturns every historical model. The old order, farming first, then temples. Göbekli shows temples came before farming. Religion drove humans to settle. Wheat was domesticated 20 miles away. To feed the workers building the temple. Agriculture was a side effect of belief. They buried the entire complex on purpose. Only 5% has been excavated. 20 more circles wait underground. The pillars still stand in darkness. Human history isn't what we thought. These structures await answers. But do we have the courage to ask? Tell me what you think. Who do you think built them? What civilization was lost? Leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button and watch the next video on screen. These are secrets they don't want you to know. Thanks for watching this far. Remember, history is never certain. It changes every day. The stones still stand and wait. We may never know the full truth, but at least we can keep searching. That's what makes us different. And that's why you're here. See you in the next video. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications.